Hello, welcome to Mo Talks. I am Jamille.
Hey, I'm Dylan. Today we'll be speaking about,
Welcome to Mo.
yeah, welcome to Mo Talks. Today we'll be speaking about best memories that Jamille and I both have. And yeah,
How
I
was your
think
weekend?
it's pretty good. Excuse the background noise. I wish I had a mic, but not yet. Um, yeah, my weekend was pretty good. Met up with you. So yeah, saw my
Yeah, it was
friends
nice.
from
We went
back in
Traffic
the day.
Junction and stuff.
Yeah, how are you
Nice.
doing?
Yeah, it was a nice weekend. Nice to have a couple of drinks with you and stuff, and um, yeah, catch up. Um, it's always nice away from Mosaic, just to just chill. Um, but yeah, a nice weekend. Yesterday England won, so that was good. England won 3-1. Um, yeah, good goals. Uh, I missed the Finland goal, um, but I didn't really care. 3-1, take it. But yeah. Welcome to my talks. We're talking about memories. Do you want to start first?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I had to look at Facebook to get some ideas. So I looked at my Facebook memories and just picked out a few that resonated with me now. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I just said like I used to live near a mountain, like a big mountain range in South Africa. Well, it's not really a mountain range, it's more just like one mountain. But um, it was called Cascades Mountain Bike Park. And yeah, I used to go cycling there, and my best memories would be like cycling and chatting with friends, and I don't know, like accomplishing goals, like doing big jumps. There's also things called rock gardens. So like I would go down the rock gardens at full speed, and yeah, the jumps were quite fun. Then there was also like award ceremonies. So yeah, cycling was a lot of fun. That's pretty much most of what I used to do. And then also school,
Mm.
like 2018, when I was in school, I enjoyed like prom night on the final final year. That was with like all my best friends at the time. So there was like an award ceremony, and yeah, there's also like a festival in 2018 that I went to at the end of school with all my close friends, and we went for
Mm.
like 3 nights somewhere in Belito. Excuse me, my
Yeah.
throat's a bit dry. Um, and then also anytime I went to like Durban beachfront, that was good in like 2019. And then yeah, I basically moved to London. And before 2018, to be honest with you, like I would have to spend a bit more time like looking at photos. I think photos help a lot with memories. I do have some odd memories, like trying to think, oh, like growing up with dogs, like looking after the dogs, playing with the dogs. We always had cats. We once had a duck. We had a goat. So we had like a little farm basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what else? There's one more thing as
Nice.
well. Oh yeah, going to this game lodge. I think it was also in 2018 or somewhere around then. It was the last like holiday I went with my mom. So yeah, like
Yeah.
watching a cheetah hunt. We watched a cheetah hunt at sunset, and the sunset was very beautiful, like orange sunset, and yeah, it was good memories. And then obviously I have like more recent memories, like that I don't really need notes for. I can think of that. But yeah, that's just like more my sort of 2018, 2019 era of memories when I was, like slowly becoming an adult. That's when like a lot of those memories
Yeah.
resonate with me now still. How about you?
So obviously got school memories. So having a few friends at primary school, um, just playing it and stuff, playing tag, um, playing a bit of football. And I played in the school football team, so that was good. We won some games. Um, Also, like secondary school, um, just the great teachers we had. Like one English teacher was quite good. We had a good form tutor. Um, so that was a good one. Also had like loads of good friends I'm still friends with now. So it's good memories. And also going on the trip, one school journey, we went to PGL with the primary school, which is a uh, activity weekend, and go with the school. It's not a weekend; it's about a weekday. Weekdays from Monday to Friday, and you just do like different activities and without parents. So you're on a school journey without parents. So, but we got teachers there, so it was good. Did archery, did fencing, other stuff as well. So that was good. So quite good school memories. Um, yeah, and school's like really good memory, like to know that I've stuck with a few friends that I know, stayed in touch with them. Um, because the next week, my friend Oscan from Cyprus is coming to visit us. I've known him since secondary school. He's come to visit us, so that should be good. Um, so we have a little school reunion, so that should be good. Next memory I've got is Woodcraft Folk, just like scouts. I went there when I was like 5, and because my friend around the corner was like, "Oh, we go to a kind of a club thing and like a scout site," and we went there and played games and stuff. And in the summer we went camps, different camping. It's a nice place called Cudham, which is like a Kent activity centre, so that was quite good. We stayed there a night, and then we did like a week of camping. And there was like a big international event in 2006. Was my first international camp with Woodcraft. We had different people from different countries were there. We had music, live music. I remember going going around the site with my friend. It was a bit of a troublemaker, but it was quite good. Um, we just try to chat up girls and stuff like that. That's what we did in that camp. I played football with the Italians and Indians, lovely curry. And I remember I was staying awake because the Italians were making so much noise in the village, and basically they had to do washing up the next day. They took there was playing swing ball at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
um, And then I went to, and usually during the summer, in childhood, in the summer, I went to Pembrokeshire, Wales, which I still sometimes do. Went to Seaside. My nan's friend's got a cottage there. Um, it's like a nice, even though it's 6 hours journey from London in a car, which is quite a long time, but
yeah,
it's worth it. Um, and then like nice beaches. So it's got White Sands, which is a nice surfing beach, and got nice sand area. Got Aberidi, who's got a pebble, is a pebble beach, but it's really good, and they do nice ice creams. And then there's like a pub there which we played football when we was children. We used to play football, uh, and now I play football when I do drink beer.
mm,
So yeah, and yeah, it was nice Wales for a week, get away from London for a bit and stuff like that. So that was quite good. Also, memories Mosaic. Um, when I first came to Mosaic, I was like a really shy, like really like less confidence and stuff like that. And then I got made a few friends, and then I was just quite they were quite welcoming. Mosaic was, um, and then did a podcast with you, Dylan, which was quite good. Did a few podcasts with another members. We like I think did like a music podcast as well. Um, and then there was another memory was V Festival, which I went to my first festival in Essex. Um, and yeah, it was quite funny because we instead of like putting the tent up properly, we didn't put it up properly and it ended up collapsing in the middle of the night. So
On my way.
yeah, that was quite entertaining. But it was nice. We saw a few people. We saw Bastille, the band Bastille. The songs Pompeii and
Yeah, yeah.
um,
I watched him live as well.
Rhythm on a Rhythm on a Night. I saw him at Festival. Saw Faithless, which is a dance group. Yeah, so it was a nice, and I went with my friend Amani um, from primary school, so that was quite good. And also another memory is when I first started doing the radio. I was 14. Um, I started doing like a two pack artist uh, radio show, best of two pack, and I'd pretend like listeners. I was to pretend I had listeners, and they'll message you in saying that's a good song, blah blah blah. And then in September I did like an evening show, um, and I recorded some of them, some of the shows, and then I went to a festival. I went to a like a big camp, international camp with Woodcraft, and there was a radio station there, and I met my friend Eris, and we did some radio together. Um, so yeah, radio is a really big part of my memory of life in general, and I'm actually at the moment I'm writing a autobiography. I'm writing a biography of my life. So I'm hoping to read some of my chapters out on air.
Yeah, sounds good. Nice one, Jamille. Um, yeah, from listening to you, I've also thought of like two more main memories for me. Um, like during school time, from around 2015 to 2018, or even 2013 to 2018, 5 years. I used to go to excursions like a couple times a year, and I had my one friend. His name was Jared, and we used to sometimes take the bus, maybe once or twice a year, all the way from Pietermaritzburg to Pretoria, which is like the capital, or some people say it's the capital of South Africa.
Yeah,
And we would go play hockey or go watch rugby as well. And oh my word, it was like 8 hours or something, 7 hours on the bus. And we would just laugh and play
oh
on
wow,
our iPads or not. I don't know if we had, I think we had iPads in 2017 because I was in an iPad class. But yeah, like we used to just laugh the whole time, like just
oh yeah,
7 hours of non-stop laughing. And then halfway we would stop and get food.
oh, nice,
I loved the excursions. And then also we used to hike sometimes. We would go hiking in different places, like long
yeah,
treks. It's kind of similar to your scouts, I guess.
yeah,
Like you would build up a tent,
yeah, yeah,
like enjoy the river, like make food on this, like a one of those stove things, like with a fire as well, like tell stories. Um,
yeah. I always like campfires. Yeah,
yeah, campfires. Sometimes you can tell like scary stories, and then you can't really sleep. Um,
yeah, yeah,
there's also Qatar. I used to live in the Middle East, so that's a big part of my life. That's about 6 years of my life. Um, yeah, I used to play
yeah,
football all day. That's all I did is just play football, just with no shoes on, because it was warm and it was just felt good to
wow,
be like part of the world, like grounded.
oh nice,
So you have like no shoes. I would wear no shoes and just play football on the cement or the pavement. I even bought like a pair of goals so all my friends and I could play football throughout the night because it was warm. It was like 25 degrees at night, 30 degrees. Um, so yeah, we
Mm.
just played football. For 6 years of my life, I just played football, part of teams, and yeah.
Mm.
I always traveled a bit
That's good.
playing touch rugby in Qatar,
Nice.
so that was quite fun. Because yeah, my dad used to move around a bit, so I used to go with him as the part of the family. Also, I was under 18,
Yeah.
so I didn't really have much of a choice. But obviously, it would be sad to like move away from my friends that I've built up over a few years. But like, it's kind of part of how I'm used to growing up, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, now we're in London. Um, Now I'm in London, and I think I'm trying to find a more stable source of memories and like place that I stay around, you know. So I live in Clapham and then I just stay around Clapham most of the time. Sometimes I do travel, like
Yeah.
a train or car or bus or cycle around, but most of the time I'm staying in Clapham or Brixton if I come to Mosaic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we have a
Got any
time
questions for
on
me?
here. Questions. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, if I had to ask you right now, like one quick memory that comes to your mind, what comes to your mind? And it has to be positive.
Um, it's got to be. It's got to be. Recently, this year, I went to around Stamford Bridge, Chelsea, and went in and out the dressing rooms,
No way.
the uh, press conference room, um, and seeing the pitch and stuff. Um, and then I got a Chelsea Stamford Bridge T-shirt, which is quite good. Um, it was nice to see my football team's stadium and sharing it with my uncle who is a Chelsea fan as well. So it was nice to get the get the experience and seeing the stadium. So,
Yeah.
yeah. About you?
My one memory.
Yeah,
It's a weird memory actually, but I remember I went to this school called Umfuleni High School, and it was like a school in a very small sort of town called Thunderbale Park. It's a very Afrikaans like, community, I guess. I
yeah,
think we lived there. I can't really remember, but I just remember the one day we all sat down and they were testing. Well, they were just seeing if we can sing the national anthem, and we all just sang together, and it
mm,
just felt so like exhilarating to sing the national anthem with the whole
yeah,
crowd of people at the same school. Because I felt quite lost back in those days. So like, I can't even remember how old I was. I must have been 5 years old or something. And then yeah, I just remember just like singing the national anthem, and it was just so much emotions, so many emotions.
yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Um, do you remember like a food that you liked when you were a child?
Yeah. I used to love like almonds, crushed almonds with honey, and then you like
Oh
mix
yeah,
it together, and it's like a paste almost, and you just eat it like a just like food. Yeah, so delicious. How about you?
nice. I used to like when I was a baby or like nearly like one or two. I used to
Yeah,
always love jacket potato,
really,
and my mum used to like carry it in a pot, and I used to call it a strange name. I think it was like Dodo or something, Dodo or something, Dodo, Dodo, something like that, something like that. And I always wanted like jacket potato because I loved jacket potato when I was a baby. I still do now, but I used to like yeah, I used to go around with my mum and look at she had a jacket potato in a small pot. Just yeah, it was very good.
Did you ever have egg like kind of like a runny egg in like a holder, like an egg holder, and then like soldier
Well,
slices of toast?
Dipio.
Yeah, and then you like dip the
Yeah,
toast. Oh, there's a name for it.
yeah. Um, Dippy eggs.
Uh, I thought it was like soldier eggs or something. I don't know.
Yeah, soldier. Yeah, soldiers. Yeah, it's soldiers egg. Soldier egg. Yeah,
Yeah, that's so
yeah,
good.
that was good. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, we can always do like a part two to this memories because I'm sure more memories might come up later. You know,
Oh, did you have like a memory of like a did you have a memory of like your a family member that you always remember funny stories of?
I have two. I have one that used to tease me. One family member. It was like
Yeah,
my dad's. I think my dad's like cousin or something. So I don't know what that is to
yeah.
me, but um, yeah, he used to always just tease me. I used to get so angry. Like he used to tease me all the time. I don't know, but he had cool dogs, so I used to just relax with the dogs. Um, and then what else? Oh, my mom. Yeah, she loved animals, so that was a good memory. Just to see her like always taking them for walks and stuff. Yeah,
Hmm.
and my dad obviously he's hilarious. He makes great comedy and he takes things seriously, but he also knows how to make a good joke, you know. But he doesn't try and be funny.
Yeah,
That's the thing, because he's Irish. I think he tries to pretend he's not funny, not pretend, but he just speaks, and then it's something really funny, and then he just has a straight face. So I'm just like, wow,
Mhm.
that's hilarious. Yeah. How
Yeah.
about you?
I always remember going over to my nan's, my dad's side, and we always used to talk about TV and stuff, and talk about what's happening in the TV soaps, EastEnders and Coronation Street and Emmerdale and all those soaps and stuff. And we used to have a good laugh, and it used to be very nice warming and just nice to be able to just have rice and peas and stuff on a Sunday. I used to go to church with her as well. It was nice. She was a nice lady, and she was funny and stuff. And yeah.
Yeah.
And I also have another memory of my mum's dad who passed away as well. I was really upset when he passed away. He used to teach me. He used to teach me loads of. He used to teach me Spanish because I was doing Spanish at school and gave me some extra lessons and um in home time, and I used to do yeah, I used to do extra lessons and stuff. So and also he taught me how to do some story writing as well. So my first book will basically be dedicated to him because you know he's the person I looked up to and always had the good times with him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe one last thing I can think of now is like, um, what's one like memory from a book you've read that you always remember or will remember now?
I always remember the Harry Potter series. Reading the Harry Potter series. Um, so I used to read it with my mum, and we used to do different characters' voices and stuff. So I used to be Harry Potter, she used to be Hermione or something like that, or the other characters, and we used to read it together. And yeah, and then I eventually read the From Goblet of Fire to seventh book, and we read basically this story on myself. There was always nice memory of like going through the journey with a character. I
Yeah.
used to work like the films as well. So where you?
Mine was this. I wish I knew the name of the book. I really wish. But I read this book. It was not that big. It was like 180 pages, 200 pages. It's not a huge book, but it was one of the
Yeah.
first books I actually read, like front to back, and I was captivated. And it was a book about some adventure.
Mm.
This guy going out in the snow with like a pack of wolves or something, and then he just gets like caught out in like a blizzard, and then or like a bear trap or something, and he like he just goes about this adventure, and like I think his leg gets caught in a bear trap, and it's quite. It felt like I was there, you know, like I felt like I was part of the book. So I really
Cool.
always remember it. I'll try and remember it one day, but I can't remember the name now. If I saw the cover of the book, I would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Cool.
So,
Any other questions?
um, no, I think we should leave it and we can speak about memories again soon, like a part two.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for listening to Mo Talks. I'm Jamil.
Dylan, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to Mo Talks.
Spots in that you've ever been to.
It's got to be not another.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching.
Like and subscribe to our channel and at least share to one person.